The day my son told me he didn't want to grow up to be like me, and I couldn't blame him. I always thought I was doing what a man was supposed to do, work hard, pay bills, and keep food on the table. But the day my son looked me in the eye and said, "Dad, I don't want to end up like you," something inside me broke. Because deep down, I knew he was right. I'm a 42-year-old mechanic from Ohio. I've worked at the same auto shop since I was 19. I started young because my dad did the same work. Grind, survive. That's what I thought being a good man meant. I missed birthdays, soccer games, school plays, all because I was trying to keep the lights on. Last month, my son turned 14. He's a good kid, smart, curious, into computers and design. I never really understood that world, but I always encouraged him to work hard and stay practical. College felt like a fantasy when I was his age, and I didn't want him dreaming too big just to end up disappointed. One night, I came home late again, covered in oil, exhausted, short-tempered. He was at the kitchen table doing a project about future careers. I asked him, half joking, "So, you gonna be a mechanic like your old man?" He didn't look. He just said, "No, Dad, I don't want to end up like you." At first, I thought it was just teenage attitude. But then I looked at him, really looked at him, and saw he wasn't being rude. He looked sad, almost scared. He told me he didn't want to be tired all the time, that I never smiled anymore, that I never had time for anything except work. He said, "You don't laugh, Dad. You just survive." That one hit me hard. That night, I sat in my truck long after everyone went to bed. I realized I'd spent years thinking I was building a life for my family, but really, I'd just been repeating the same cycle I swore I'd escape. My dad did the same. Always working, never living. And here I was becoming him. So I made some changes. Small ones at first. I started leaving work on time once a week just to have dinner with my son. We built a small project together fixing up an old computer he found. He taught me how to use some design software, and I taught him how to fix a busted keyboard. We actually laughed. It felt new. Last week, he said, "Dad, I think I do want to be like you, just not the old you." And I swear, I almost cried. I realized being a good father isn't about giving your kids everything. It's about showing them that life can be more than just surviving. I'm still figuring it out. Still learning how to be present. But if my son grows up happier than me, I'll call that a win. Sometimes it takes your child telling you the truth you've been avoiding to make you change. My son didn't just open my eyes, he gave me a reason to start living again.